Mohamed Salah has finally signed a new contract with Liverpool, with Virgil van Dijk set to do the same within the next 48 hours, and Sandro Tonali is under investigation for betting again. All of that and much more in today's Football Fix. If you enjoy the video, subscribe for more. And let's return to the channel with the big news first. Mo Salah has signed his new Liverpool contract. This has been in the works for a very long time, and it was official as of the 11th of April. He has signed a 2-year contract with the club, and Liverpool knew that in November that talks would take time due to the representatives of Salah and the club having disagreements over certain details. Salah has not taken a pay cut in order to extend his time at Liverpool. The club ran extensive data modelling to predict elite output from him for the next 2 years before they fully committed, and this is a 2-year contract with an option for Salah to extend it by another year if he wants to stay. So, a win-win for everybody involved. Salah stays on crazy money at Liverpool. Liverpool themselves managed to keep a world-class player at the club for another 2 years. Following on from Salah, we have Virgil van Dijk set to sign a similar deal to Mo Salah. It's going to be a 2-year deal, again with the option for a 3rd year. Fantastic news for Liverpool to be able to tie down 2 of the 3 big players that are running out of contract this summer. It does look certain that Trent Alexander-Arnold is on his way to Real Madrid, but there is also news that these 2 contracts are key in Liverpool's aim to try and get Alexander Isak. He is a big target for them in the summer, and Liverpool sources believe that Salah's new deal will help in their quest to land Isak. It is going to take a lot of money, over 100 million, maybe closer to 150 million pounds, but Isak is Liverpool's top target for the summer transfer window. Sandro Tonali is under investigation again after being caught up in another illegal betting scandal. Italian press claims that prosecutors in Italy have opened investigations into 12 current and former Serie A stars, including Sandro Tonali and Angel Di Maria, in a fresh illegal betting probe. However, good news for Newcastle fans, because Newcastle are assured that the Italian will not face more sanctions after serving the 10-month ban in 23 to 24 because he was complicit and he tried to help with law enforcement and everyone in order to try and get things under control. He admitted to his offences, and that, of course, means that they are more lenient with their punishments and ban lengths and everything like that. So it appears that Tonali may come under this new investigation again. However, because he admitted to things before and helped the enforcement, he will not face another ban. There have been several meetings and discussions between Bayern Munich and Florian Wirtz. Bayern Munich are ready to make a record-breaking signing this summer. Despite the recent public comments, all of the Bayern hierarchy are the driving forces in talks to play this massive move in the transfer market. A key role in possible negotiations with Leverkusen are Karl-Heinz Rummenigge, and no contract extensions between Bayer Leverkusen and Wirtz have been agreed as of yet. They feel that they are confident to keep him at least until next summer. However, Manchester City, of course, still remain Bayern Munich's main competitor for the signing of Wirtz, but his family is still leaning towards a move to Bayern Munich before he eventually moves abroad one day, due to keeping everything close to home and keeping him in a comfortable position before he gets his potential career massive mega move, whether it is to Manchester City, whether he moves to somewhere like Real Madrid in the future. There are massive links between Madrid and Xabi Alonso. He could reunite with him there in a couple of years. Southampton were asking recently for £100 million for Tyler Dibbling if he were to leave in the summer. Everybody laughed about it. Journalists were saying that it was a fee that was a dream for Southampton, and in reality it was going to be considerably less. Well, the latest news is that Southampton are expected to allow Dibbling to leave for around £35 million. The 19-year-old winger is set to reject a new contract and is receiving concrete interest from multiple Premier League clubs, including the likes of Manchester United. We all know that players can get swayed by the big name moves to the likes of United and these other massive historical clubs. Southampton are still going to bank a lot of money if Dibbling does leave in the summer, and considering how little he has actually played in the Premier League, he is not yet properly proven, and so cashing in at this age, whilst they do believe that he is a phenomenal future talent, this could be really, really good financially for the Saints. And in today's return to the Daily Football Fix, we will end on another big story. Matheus Cunha is a Manchester United target, as had been previously revealed by Ben Jacobs and a couple of other journalists. Previously reporting a week ago that Matheus Cunha was on Manchester United's radar, with his agent set to arrive in England for talks with suitors. There is a £62.5 million release clause that is active this summer. His agents and his team are now in talks with multiple Premier League clubs. The Cunha's agents are currently in England having these discussions, including about this release clause from his new contract that he signed in January, to try and help keep Wolves in the Premier League and then get them some cash in the summer. Cunha is open to a move to Manchester United. There were reports that he would not want to go to a club like United in their current position because they lack Champions League. However, according to sources close to the player, that is not the case, and he is open to a move to United, more so than their biggest competitor right now, who are Nottingham Forest. Cunha would rather go to United than Forest as it stands, and Cunha is a massive target for United, in addition to their interest in Liam Delap, as well as multiple other players. Delap, of course, has a relegation clause that means that his price will go down from 40 mil to 30 mil if Ipswich do go down to the Championship. Cunha does not have these kind of worries because Wolves are definitely staying up. So that 62.5 mil release clause is what you are going to have to pay if you are going to get yourself a Cunha in your squad going forward. So Manchester United got to spend a lot to get quality, but that is what it takes in the Premier League. It is good to be back. We will be coming out with many more videos very, very soon with the biggest and latest football news. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.